Oh, I can. Right on. Those are the green screen. How do I see the chat? Game 1, 2, 3. What's up? Can you hear me all right? This is the first time I tried doing it from my phone. Usually when I'm at home streaming, I have a different setup, so I'm not sure if my audio is good or not. We got game 1, 2, 3. We got Camille in the chat. Yo, what's up, guys? Did you guys have a good 4th of July weekend? I saw you guys were in the Discord setting up races and stuff. It would have been. I wish I could have played today, but I didn't really get the chance to go on live. I'm gonna go live tomorrow, guys. Monday, 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Right now, I'm inside Disneyland's California Adventure. Batman Shady says, "Bro, streaming at Disneyland. That's next level dedication." What's up, Batman? What's up, Miran? How's it going, guys? I'm waiting for my girlfriend. She's buying something right now. She's in line, so I figured I was like, let me hop in the chat on Discord to see what everybody was doing. They got this Phineas and Ferb set up over here at Disneyland, California Adventure. I'm doing pretty good. How about you, game 1, 2, 3? I'm doing pretty good. I had a really good weekend. I didn't get to play too many video games this weekend, though. I was thinking, Miran says, is it in Florida? No, I'm in California. I was thinking it'd be cool to play the Nintendo Switch Online, the Super Nintendo app. I was thinking it would be cool to play Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3 this week and try and beat those original Donkey Kong Country games before Donkey Kong Bonanza comes out um, next week or the following week. That might be fun. I don't know, guys. We would still play Mario Kart and all that, but I think I would dedicate a portion of the stream to trying to beat those original Donkey Kong games. That might be fun. Yo, it says we have a lot of people watching. If you guys are one of the people that's watching the stream and you haven't liked the stream, do me a huge favor and like the stream. Let's see how many people we can get to watch this stream from Disneyland. Let's see. And I do have my Switch 2 with me, guys. I do have it. I have it with me. I brought my Switch 2 to Disneyland. Miran says, imagine if one day you play Mario in Mario Park in Super Nintendo World at Universal Studios. I have done that before. I haven't done that with um, I haven't done that with the Nintendo Switch 2, but I did do that many times with the original Nintendo Switch. Does the audio sound good, guys, or does it sound crazy? We're gonna show you guys some cool stuff from Disneyland once. I'm just waiting on B-Raz over there. She's in line trying to buy something to drink. So once she's done, we're gonna start walking around the park. Iran says the sound is spatial. It sounds fine. Right on. Right on. Thank you guys. I'm gonna see. I think we might start doing streams like this too, because on the weekend I go to a lot. I'll go to like Universal Studios or I'll go to Disneyland pretty often. So we might start doing streams like this where we're not playing video games, but we'll show off some of the cool things that we do on the weekend. So if you're into it, let me know, guys. Camille says my game won't cut on. Miran says everyone join the Discord. We are like a family. That's right, Miran. I was enjoying everybody in the Discord this weekend saying like, "Oh, you guys want to get on Super Mario Wonder? You guys want to get on Mario Kart?" I got to. I have, Kevlar helped me make um, that Discord. Raichu, aka Kevlar, he helped me make that Discord. So I got to figure out if there's a better way or a more organized way for you guys to do that. Like maybe it'll be like a Mario Kart tab or something like that, so you guys can join and talk about Mario Kart right in there instead of it flooding the chat. Game123 says I'm playing Super Smash Bros. Right now. Right on. Who are you playing as? Who are you playing as? Game123. Ron says we always play. Yeah, we always play. I'm gonna get back to playing tomorrow, Monday. I'll be playing around 7:30 p.m. my time, PST. 7:30 p.m. PST. And I have B-Raz with me. She's here with me right now. I'm always streaming by myself, but she's here with me right now. She's just getting something to drink from the concessions line over there, and we're gonna start walking around and show off some of the cool things at Disneyland. They have a Guardians of the Galaxy ride that's over there in front of me. I might be able to flip my camera so you guys can see that. See that big blue building in the background? There it is, Guardians of the Galaxy Tower. Just hanging out, just waiting for B-Raz. Yeah, this is just a little practice stream, guys. We're testing out what the stream quality sounds like and looks like from Disneyland. See if we could do this more often. Does it look clear? I know you guys say I sound good, but does it look clear? It doesn't look all laggy and pixelated or crazy. I know it's kind of dark where I'm at too. Huron says, "Oh, that is a good idea to create a more chats like Mario Kart World Chat, Mario Kart 8." Exactly. I want to do like a little bit more organized, like maybe a Pokemon chat or a Mario Kart chat, a Smash Brothers chat, Mario Party chat, stuff like that. So it's easier. So you can just go type in directly, "Hey, anybody wants to play Mario Kart? Anybody wants to play Smash Brothers?" And you guys can all just jump into that one specific chat. I gotta talk to Kevlar, aka Raichu, about how to do that because I'm pretty new to Discord. Jacob says, "Can you cover the camera for a Lamar Jackson edit?" What does that mean? What is the Lamar Jackson edit? Okay, if you explain it to me, I might do it. If you explain it to me, I might do it. Game123 says he's playing as Yoshi. Did you win? Are you playing online or are you playing against computers? Okay, we have B-Raz. Big B-Raz came.
Hello. Hi, everyone.
You have my.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's in my wallet.
Okay. Jacob says, "Do it."
I'm gonna go take a photo.
Jacob, but you got to tell me what it is. I don't know what that edit is. Yeah, what is that? You need help? It looks clear. Right on. We're just trying it out, guys. Me and B-Raz come to Disneyland pretty frequently. We go to Universal Studios. So we might do stuff like this on the weekend to see how it goes.
Can they hear me?
Can you guys hear her?
Hello, hello. Can you hear me?
We'll see. They'll tell me right now. They have a cool Monsters Inc. Ride over here. Let me flip the camera around so you can see it. They have all the Monsters Inc. characters. This ride's called Mike and Sully to the Rescue. You're playing with a YouTuber? Let's go show them the Guardians of the Galaxy Tower. It's good? Miran says, can you do a what? Can you do a manage? Hold on. Can you do a manage that we can have the iPhone in? You might have to retype that. There was a, I had like 18 people watching when I started it. Yeah. Oh, that was great. No, yeah, I'm gonna flip it around. All right, here we go. Got some of California Adventure right here. Got the Phineas and Ferb setup right here. It's pretty cool. Got the Hyperion Theater. It's good. Game 1, 2, 3. Are you beating the YouTuber? This is so funny to stream like this. Yeah, we're gonna go into the Avengers campus right now. Miran says, "Can you make a ride where you can keep your phone with you?" Oh yeah, yeah. There's a lot of rides where we could have the phone out. So we got the Avengers campus we're going into right now. See the Avengers logo? This is the Guardians of the Galaxy ride right here. What is this ride actually called? Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. That's the Guardians Tower. Miran says, I'm a #1 fan of Marvel. Who's your favorite Marvel character? Who's your favorite superhero? And then this kitchen right here is based on Ant-Man. X-23 or Iron Man. X-23 is a great choice, Miran. Iron Man is pretty cool too. Oh, it looks like we have Captain America over there too. Captain America's over there. Let me see if we can get Captain America on camera. I love Deadpool too. Yeah, Deadpool's awesome. Game says I'm playing Mario Kart World now. Look at Captain America, guys. You guys see Cap? There he is. Dang. Do you know Gabby is the little sister of X-23? She is so cute in the comic. What is this? Oh, we got to show off the Iron Man statue. Look at the Iron Man statue. Dang, this is crazy, guys. Look at Iron Man. And then they have his helmet here, too. This is really cool. Dang, guys. Black Panther stuff over here. They have the Infinity Gauntlet. Wow. Spider-Man stuff over here. And the Avenger music in the background. Yeah, that is cool. Spider-Man shirt's pretty cool. I don't know if I'm gonna get flagged for having this Avengers music playing. They got Thor's hammer over here. That's pretty cool. Foxy does have my heart. We got this cool Captain America outfit for the kids. This Avengers hat's pretty cool.
That mug is cool.
The mug is really cool too. I do have a pin. I don't have any of my Disney or Marvel pins with me right now. We got a Loki outfit. Oh, this is cool. Good. Oh, it changes colors. That's cool. And they have all of this stuff here. The Aether, the Orb, Loki's Scepter, the Tesseract, the Eye of Agamotto. All right, let's go see what else we can see. They got this cool Avengers truck over here. There's B-Raz right there. She's got a cool Donald Duck jacket. Let's see, Miran says I have a hat with a pin, and I came to the third time to Disney, and Deadpool and Wolverine just got on Disney. There was a limited pin of it. That's cool. Okay, guys, if you're one of the people watching and you haven't liked the stream, do me a favor and hit the like button. It would really help me out. We're testing out going live from Disneyland right now. We're in Disneyland, California Adventure, but we are going to go to Disneyland eventually. We just got to walk around so Disneyland's big, so we got to walk around. Oh, it's closed? Oh, that's okay. Yeah, Miran, you could just put them in the you could just put them in the Discord. I'll check them out. They have a Spider-Man shop right here. The web suppliers. Look at all these spider bots. This is cool. Spider-Man shop. That jersey is cool, but no, they don't really have that much cool stuff in here. Surprisingly. Oh, we got one of the spider bots right here. Look at it go. Dang. How cool. Euron says it feels weird. I've been talking for a while, but it's like I'm the only one talking. It's okay. Remember, game 1, 2, 3's in the chat, but he's over there playing Smash Brothers. Hold on, I have to tie my shoe. Hold on. 1 second, guys. But don't put that on there. Yeah.
Hi,
We
everyone.
got B-Raz taking over the phone. I don't know if you guys can hear her or not. Maybe, maybe not. Okay.
Tying his shoe. Hold on. I'm sorry. I know you guys don't want to see me.
Okay, let's go. Miron says everyone like and sub. Oh, we got Spider-Man here. We got to show Spider-Man off. We got to show Spider-Man off. Let's see what Spidey's doing over here. Dang, look at Spider-Man. Wow. I know, that's cool. Should we go to the Ferris wheel just to show it? There's the Avengers campus logo. Miran asked if we're married.
No, we're not.
We are not married. Game 1, 2, 3 says, "What did you eat today?" Yeah, we had tacos. We went to a taco shop
We ate a lot.
and we
We
ate a
had a
lot.
lot of food.
We had a lot of food. Bro, go to sleep. It's 11. It's not 11 p.m. where I'm at, bro.
But Disneyland's still open at 11 here.
Yeah, Disneyland closes at midnight, bro. We got the Cars Land sign right here. Oh, they're doing a show over there. He said, "Dang, my fault. You all good? You all good? You know, we got different time zones. It's all good." A lot of the people that I stream to seem to be on the East Coast. So I'll be streaming until like midnight, 1 a.m. my time, and it's like 4 a.m. for people on the East Coast. and they'll be playing Super Smash Bros. With me or Mario Kart. It's the Big Hero 6 bridge here, the Sanford to Tokyo. Exactly, Miran gets it. The time zone difference is huge. Do you got kids or are you just on a date with someone? Yeah, I'm on a date. This is my date right here. But we're just going around showing off Disneyland on the live. Right now we're in California Adventure. But we don't have kids, no. A lot of people out right now.
They're always in the show, so we're looking forward to traffic.
F4ABL in the chat. What up? What up? We're live at Disneyland California Adventure right now. How's it going? The homie said, "All right, bro, enjoy your time there. Y'all look like y'all were meant to be."
Aw,
That's
thank
very
you.
nice
That's
of you.
nice.
Very nice of you to say. I appreciate that. F4ABL says, "I'm just checking in today, bro. I'm so tired. It looks great over there." Yeah, we've never tried streaming on the phone, so this is the first time we're trying it. Usually I stream at home on my computer and I'm playing Switch 2, but we're here at Disneyland today, so we said, "Oh, let's try it. Let's try it." We got the Little Mermaid ride right here. I have 5 bars apparently. Oh, there's a lot of people right here. Game 1, 2, 3 says I got hit by a blue shell in first. That's the worst. That's the worst. Can you guys still hear me clearly with all this music playing in the background, or does it sound crazy? There's the Disney Ferris wheel. It's gonna be cool. They're doing like a water show. B-Raz says that we need to go to Super Nintendo World on live.
We could take you on the Mario Kart ride.
Yeah, go on the Mario Kart ride. We might have to do that. The water show, can we see it? They said. Yeah, I think it might just be getting. It might be coming close to ending here. What does that say?
Happiness.
Happiness. The world of color happiness. Good night, they said. This will,
Take them on a ride. They want to see a ride.
yeah, but what ride?
Do you guys want to go on a ride with us?
You guys want to go on a ride? Should we go on a ride? Camille
Goofy's
says
Festival.
yes.
It's 5 minutes.
All right, let's go
We're
to
gonna go on like a mini roller
the.
coaster.
We're going on the Goofy roller coaster, guys. We're gonna go on Goofy's Flight School. Now, I'm definitely not supposed to live stream on the roller coaster, but we're just gonna see what happens. Euron says yes. It's so fun this live. Right on. When B-Raz talks, can you guys hear her, or do you only hear me? Liam says, "Are you at Disney?" Yes, I am. I'm at Disneyland's California Adventure right now. How's it going, Liam? And I brought my Nintendo Switch 2 with me, guys. I really did do this. I have it. You hear me, but do you hear her when she talks, or do you only hear me?
Hear me?
Yeah, did you hear her right now? Are you gonna be able to take that on there? Oh, oh well, you can take your time. We don't gotta go just yet. Dang, we got 11 people watching right now.
There you
What's
go.
going on, guys? We're here at Disneyland. Oh, they say they can hear you too. Yeah.
We're gonna go and do
Goofy Sky School.
a mini roller coaster.
It's a mini roller coaster.
I think we could show them like
Oh yeah. We could do that. Let's see if we could see some of the roller coasters that we're about to go on. Game 1, 2, 3 said, and I got first place. Right on, right on. Oh yeah, you can see the tracks right there. That's the ride we're gonna get on.
there's like two steep drops in this ride. It makes you feel like you're gonna fall off. That's the whole point of the ride.
Let's see. Tyler says I got a Switch too, but I desperately need a fun online shooter other than Apex and Fortnite. Let me see if there's an. Have you considered playing Splatoon 3, Tyler? Splatoon 3 is a pretty fun shooter. It's a third-person shooter. It's not a first-person shooter though. Um, there's also Overwatch that you could play if you were into that. I'm trying to think about what other shooters are on the Switch 2. There's Apex, there's Fortnite, there's Overwatch, there's Splatoon. Yeah, you could play Perfect Dark on the Nintendo Switch online. Miran says, I think it will be goofy this ride. Tyler says, yeah, I wanted Overwatch. It is not compatible yet. Oh, I didn't know that. So Overwatch 2 isn't compatible on the Switch 2 yet? They might be making a Switch 2 version, kind of like Fortnite, how there was a Switch 1 version, and they were saying, they specifically were like, hey, make sure you download the Switch 2 version. They might be doing that. Miran says, oh God, I think it'll be hard to hold your phone. I'll do my best, guys. I'll do my best. The line is super short. It's only 5 minutes to get on the ride, so we'll try. We will try it out. There's not that many people you get on right there, so we're right here. You can wave to them, babe. That's B-Raz. That's pretty cool. We have 6 people watching, and we have 6 likes on the live. Tyler says subscribing. Thinking about making Switch 2 content soon, bro. You absolutely should. If you, what I've been doing the last 3 weeks is I've been streaming Nintendo Switch 2 gameplay. So I've been playing Mario Kart World pretty much Monday through Friday. I've been doing that, and then play with people in the chat. I also play like Super Mario Party Jamboree and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And I've been having a lot of fun doing that. So if you've been considering making Switch 2 content, you absolutely should. Now's a great time because the system just came out a month ago. It came out 1 month ago, so it's brand new, you know.
And now I'm considering getting one
And
when
now,
I originally didn't want one.
yeah, now V-Raz is thinking about getting the Switch 2 as well. See what happens. I don't know if I lost you guys. It said I was reconnecting. Let me know if I'm still there. It says I'm still here. Goofy. Yeah, we're gonna see. Oh, it lagged for a bit, but we're back. Okay, right on. We're back. We're back.
When we go on the ride, we're gonna have to put you in the pocket, but then once we're on it, we'll show you guys the ride.
Oh, okay. I see. So when I get on the ride, I have to pretend I'm putting my phone away for a second. So just for a second, the screen will go black for a second,
Yeah, and then
guys,
we'll show you guys.
and then it'll come right back. We'll be right back. So you'll see. If you haven't liked or subscribed to the channel, make sure you like this live and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So we're gonna go live on this ride. But we're what? We're like two groups away from getting on, so we're gonna have to hide the phone. We'll see how it goes. All right, we're getting on the ride, guys. Hold on. I'm gonna put my phone in my pocket right now. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Oh, not yet, not yet. Okay. Oh my god. All right, here we go. Here we go. We're about to start going, so I'm gonna pull my phone out right here. They can't stop us now, guys. Here we go. All right. Move the camera around. How do I do it? How do I do it? There we go. Oh man. Oh, and the fireworks. Look at the fireworks. Yay, guys. Yeah, come on, F4ABL. You see us? You see what we're doing right now? We're streaming on the roller coaster. Here comes the drop, guys. Here comes the drop. Oh my goodness. We're doing it again. We're doing it again. F4ABL says, whoa, that's wild. Cool POV we got going on. He said, hold on tight to your phone, bro. Liam says, are you going to stream Switch content again anytime soon? Yes, Liam, I will be streaming tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'll be back on the Nintendo Switch 2 streaming. I will be streaming tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We were just at Disneyland today, so we thought we would try and stream from my phone and see how it works. Here we go. There we go. So we will be streaming Nintendo Switch 2 content, Liam. Just not tonight. Not tonight. But we will be back and streaming Nintendo Switch 2 content tomorrow. Iran says the Disney roller coaster is always fun. Look at my guy F4ABL. He said, "Whoa, that's wild. Cool as heck to get POV. Hold on tight to your phone." Guys, if I had lost my phone, what would we have done? The Toy Story ride? How long? 20 minutes too long. We flip the camera so you guys can see. F4ABL says, "There's a snake in my boot." What else do they say in Toy Story? To infinity and beyond. What about the swings? That would be crazy. What if we did that? Oh, they will be pissed if they knew I was streaming on the swings. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see. We might be able. Yeah, let's see. Are you okay to do it or no? Or no? You're on set 20 minutes long. Well, no, 20 minutes isn't that long. But yeah, we just said 20 minutes was long because we're on stream right now. We don't want to make you guys wait. We want to try and get on the rides that don't have that long of a wait. F4ABL says there's Jessie, the yodeling cowgirl, seen Toy Story 2 way too much as a kid. What do you think about the fact that they're doing a new Toy Story movie? Can we just get on right now? Oh no, or we gotta wait. Guys, we're gonna stream on the swings. We're really gonna see if I can hold on to the phone or not. We're testing it. You think we can hold on to the phone? Yeah. Look at the view, guys. The Incredicoaster just went by. Super cool. Miran says there was an Avatar ride at Disney Florida, and it's always 3 hours. Oh my gosh. Scott Matthews says, "Well, where are you guys?" We're at Disneyland California Adventures, Scott. My guy Johnny Appleseed, I love that for you. I love that for you, Johnny. Look at my guy Johnny. That's awesome.
I bet you feel like a new man.
You bet you feel like a new man, yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna stream from this ride right now. We'll see if I drop my phone or not. We'll see. Scott says I'm up in Antarctica. Wow, that's crazy. Wow, negative 76 degrees out. Bro, what? That sounds horrible. So what do? You just got to stay in the house. This is what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be doing this. Let me see what you said. You said I'm a climate researcher in shelters. Liam says I hope you don't drop your phone. All right. I tell you what, guys. If I don't drop my phone, you have to like the live, and you have to subscribe to the channel if you haven't, because we're going crazy. I'm just waiting for them to open the gates up so I can get on the ride. And since I'm not supposed to be doing this, as I'm getting on the ride, I'm going to be putting my phone in my pocket so they don't see what I'm doing. Oh, here, can you just take my bag? You're not going to go on, right? Okay, good. Okay. Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go. Here we go. We're getting on the ride right now. All right, guys. We just got on. Scott says you might hit someone. Be careful. Scott, you're in the Discord with us? Right on, bro. Thank you for joining the Discord. Once the attendant comes over, I'm going to put my phone in my pocket so I don't get in trouble for streaming on the ride, guys. But shout out to you guys who are in the Discord. Shout out to everyone that's in the Discord, because this is just a test live stream. We just wanted to see if we could go live from Disneyland, to see if the audio would be good, and see if the visuals would be good, like I'm not laggy or anything. You know? We're just testing it out. Scott says, losing the satellite. Have fun, y'all. All right, we're going to see how it goes. What is it telling me when I turn my phone? What is this? Orientation is locked. Okay. Miran, he said, Scott says that he's a researcher in Antarctica, so that might be what's going on there. It looks like we might be starting soon here. Oh, they got fireworks over there, guys. Can you see them? Can you see the fireworks? Look at that. That's cool. We got Disneyland fireworks. Oh, here we go. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Let's see if I can hold on to my phone, guys. There we go. Dang. Whoa. This is awesome. Dang. F4ABL says the connection's pretty good, I must say. Right on, guys. Put a like on this live if you're having fun at Disneyland with me, guys. We're streaming on the ride right now. We're on the swing set. This is crazy. B-Raz is down there. She didn't want to get on the ride. But we're having a good time on live. There she is. F4ABL says, I feel sick. The spinning. All right, I'll bring it down. I'll bring it down so we can just see me. So we can pull it down for you. Imagine me, man. I'm streaming. I'm talking to you guys. I got to hold my phone. I got to play it cool, you know? That was awesome. Said hold the switch out. Maybe on the next ride. Maybe on the next ride I'll play the Switch 2 while we're on the ride. Wouldn't that be crazy? All right, we did it. We did it. right. Somebody said in the chat, they said, hold the switch out. You guys just want to see it, what would happen. If you think I didn't drop my phone, what makes you think I'm going to drop the switch on a ride? That ain't happening. All right, well, shoot, let's go that way so we could show off the other stuff. What's over there? The Inside Out? Euron said, wow, play the switch on a ride. If only you knew, I have played the switch on a ride before. Not the Switch 2, but I have played the switch. F4ABL says, unfortunately, just friend zoned someone I consider a little sister, and now she's giving me the cold shoulder. Feels kind of bad, not gonna lie. But why'd you put her in the friend zone, bro? You didn't like her?
No, if you don't feel that connection, don't force it.
B-Rad says, if you don't feel the connection, don't force it. Why'd you put her in the friend zone? She's probably a nice girl. On this?
Yeah, it's spinning.
No, I ain't never been on this ride. I don't know.
Yeah, we went on there.
Oh, we did? The emotional whirlwind?
It's 5 minutes.
Okay, chat. Do you guys want to see me get on?
And play the switch.
Do you guys want to see me get on the Inside Out ride? Low-key, I don't really want to go on the Inside Out ride. But if you guys want to see it, I'll get on it.
You know what?
F4ABL says, nah, she's cool, bro. I just don't feel it with her. Play Switch in it?
Get some Mario Kart round.
Oh my god. We can't play Mario Kart on there. Or we could do free roam. We could do the free roam. My guy F4ABL is cold blooded.
Nah, she's cool, bro. I just don't feel it with her. If you don't feel it, don't force it. You can't fake it with her.
But I will say, I only have one bar here.
How's the connection?
Yeah, is my connection bad? Because if my connection is bad here, I don't want to stream here. I'd rather move on to a different area. Because it says my connection is pretty low, so the connection is solid. All right, if they say you say so. I don't know. I don't see a lot of overwhelming support for this ride, so
It's 5 minutes.
all right, let's do it. It's 5 minutes. We'll see. Let's get on.
Get your switch ready.
Look at my guy right here. Get the switch ready. Okay, guys. This is the Hori Adventure Pack. I wish Hori would sponsor me, by the way. This is my Nintendo Switch 2 right here. We're going to take it out on the ride and play it. Okay? We will do that. See, I'm really about it, guys. I have the Nintendo Switch 2.
You heard the scream on the roller coaster.
Can we? Oh, we can go? All right. Here we go, guys. Here we go. We're getting on this one right now. Is anybody chatting?
I doubt if I do this with my Steam Deck, I still drop it.
Not the Steam Deck, bro. Oh. Do this with the Steam Deck? Let's see, guys.
Do a first place in Mario Kart World.
Guys, we don't have time for Mario Kart World. We don't have... I'll play the original Super Mario Kart, guys. Original Super Mario Kart. right? And we're gonna pick Donkey Kong. We're gonna pick Donkey Kong for Donkey Kong Bonanza. They don't have to see the gameplay. They could just see the ride because there's a lot going on. And we're playing.
S4 BBL said, LOL, you couldn't get away from gaming if you tried with us.
Bro, I can't. Ask B-Raz. B-Raz holding the camera right now. How many times have I come to Disneyland and brought my Nintendo 3DS?
Every time.
Or I brought my Nintendo Switch, original Nintendo Switch.
Every time.
Every time. I always have the Switch with me, guys. It's because it's portable, dude. And especially with the long lines at Disneyland, this is hilarious. I gotta be the only dude that's done this, by the way, with the Switch 2. Alright, we're on lap 4. We're in first place. I just overlapped Yoshi. Final lap. We're on the final lap. Let's see. Looks like we're gonna win. We got first place. We got first place, guys. As the ride is about to start winding down, we got first place on Super Mario Kart. You see it. Come on, guys. Put a like on the live if you haven't put a like on the live. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel. Who's doing it like this? Nobody's doing it like this. We're having fun. We're messing around.
They said W.
That's right. We got a W in the chat on the Inside Out ride. We're putting the Switch 2 away. Do we have to open the door? There we go. There we go. How do we get out of here? Guys, we're playing the Nintendo Switch 2 on rides at Disneyland. We're having a good time. There we go. Now we're back. We're back. All right, let me catch up with the chat here. My guy Shaw's in the chat. What's up, Shaw? Shaw said, go do a Super Mario 64 jump, the backwards long jump up the stairs. Shaw says, we're going to see him fight all the Valkyries. F4ABL says, years ago, I was on the teacups and I saw this cute chick. I remember being excited. She noticed me. And as the ride got faster, I got more and more green. I can't handle spinny rides. You guys are doing good. Miran says it's important to have the Switch at Disneyland. Game123 says you guys are doing good. Dude, we just got a first place race in Super Mario Kart on the ride as Donkey Kong for Donkey Kong Bonanza.
My adventure closes in 2 minutes, so now we're off to Disneyland.
So we gotta go to Disneyland. You heard B-Raz.
Time for Disneyland now.
We gotta go to Disneyland now. So
We're gonna hop over to the next park now.
yeah, we're just about done here at California Adventure. Look at, they have the Pixar ball right here. Look at the Pixar ball. And it's like the Pixar ball is like surrounded, or it's enveloped with water. Look how cool this is. This is super cool. We got B-Raz right here. Show him the Donald Duck jacket. Show him the Donald Duck. There it is. Super cool. Is there anything you guys want to see at Disneyland? I know my guy Shaw likes pirates,
Oh, we
so
gotta do
we might have
pirates.
to go on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. But is there anything in particular you
One
guys would
minute
like
for
to
this
see?
ride, so there's no line.
Are they going to let us on it?
Yeah, 1 minute
Okay, we're going to make a quick detour, guys. Making a quick detour. We're getting on the Toy Story Midway Games ride. I don't know if they're going to let us. Yeah, they are. This is a good ride. This is like a video game ride. Oh,
It's a competitive game, so we'll see who wins.
well, if anything, I'll just film you playing it so they can see it. Or you film me, whatever. You guys want to see me play the games? Or you want to see B-Raz play the games? They might want to see you. 'Cause we're not able to show off both of us, so it's one or the other. There we go. Exactly. As far as I know, I got a subscriber while doing this. There was one guy who subscribed, I think, so
You're welcome.
thank you. Shaw says God of War is good so far. I love the blades. Dude, God of War is so awesome, bro. I'm really thrilled that you're playing God of War. You know what? I still have a lot of battery. I have 70%. I've been streaming for over an hour.
Oh, what about
Miran says, bro, it's really your best live.
that? Should we do more of these at amusement parks?
Yeah, do you guys want to see more lives like this? Going to Disneyland and going to Universal Studios? We're not going to stop doing the video game streams. We're not going to stop playing the games on stream. But we go to Disneyland pretty often. We go to Universal Studios pretty often. And me personally, I go to some cool events for work. So we could always bring you along if you want to see some of the stuff we're doing.
We gotta put on these glasses.
Yeah, we got to put these 3D
It's a
glasses
3D
on.
ride,
F4ABL says they're building a Universal Studios in England soon, which is really
so.
exciting
Oh,
for us.
nice.
Are they going to have Super Nintendo World over there, or have they said any of that yet? Shaw says I'm going to try to record a Valkyrie fight and send it to the Discord. They're so tough. F4ABL says it's going to create a lot of jobs. I bet, dude. I really bet. You guys know the drill. I'm not really supposed to be streaming on the ride, so as we enter our cart, I'm gonna put my phone in my pocket just for a second so they don't see that I'm doing this. Pretty cool. FRABL, I wonder if they're gonna have the new Fast and the Furious ride. They're building that at Universal Studios Hollywood right now. It's gonna be ready next year. But they just finished the like the roller coaster track for it. It looks awesome. It looks really good. I think we have like 15 people watching right now. So if you're one of the 15 people watching, drop a like on the live, guys. We're going through Disneyland California Adventure. We're getting on rides. We're showing off the park right now. We're even playing the Nintendo Switch 2 on some of the rides. Game123 says, "Are you gonna watch Sonic 4 when it comes out?" Of course. Of course, I'm gonna be watching Sonic 4. All right, here we go. Here we go. All new Universal Studio parks in Florida will come in 3 parks.
So 2 parts.
I see. I see.
Hollywood one is that's where everything's filmed.
Yeah, I bet they probably film over there in the other parks too. Though. I don't know. I guess I gotta put the glasses on, right? I got to wear these 3D glasses while we play the games on this ride. You have these 3D glasses. You said, "What's my favorite Marvel character?" The Hulk. The Hulk is my favorite. Easily, the Hulk is my favorite. If I had to pick someone who's not the Hulk, I would say Wolverine. Who's your favorite?
Marvel?
Yeah,
It's hard.
you gotta pick one. I said the Hulk and Wolverine.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's a great choice. The wannabe says Marvel sucks. So who do you like on DC? The Flash, the guy who runs fast. Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, perhaps. Superman.
It's gotta be Batman.
Batman's pretty cool. I'll give it Batman. Batman's great.
We're getting on the next vehicle.
Yeah, we're gonna be on the next ride here, guys. We're getting on the next cart. Guys, Marvel and DC are pretty cool. They're both pretty cool. Ooh. Take what the phone?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I just don't know, I don't want to ruin the magic or whatever.
We're
All right,
ready.
guys. All right. Here we go. Here we go, guys. So this ride is kind of like a video game situation. So you have this where you aim and you pull down and you hit different targets. So we're gonna see how we do here. This is Toy Story's Midway Mania. There we go. Now I'm yellow and B-Raz is green. What do you guys think about how this looks in here? Does this look cool? All right, here we go. This is awesome. All right, after the first one, we have 19,000 points on my side, and B-Raz has 14,000 points on her side. Let's see. Let's keep it going. There's a volcano up there. All right, 41,000 points on my side, and B-Raz has 30,000. You got to give it up to B-Raz, guys. She's filming and she's playing with one hand. Super impressive, guys. Super impressive. And once again, we're on Toy Story's Midway Mania right now in Disneyland, California Adventure. And fun fact, the park is actually closed right now. We were able to sneak on one last ride before they closed the park on us too. So that's pretty cool. All right, now we have 76,000 points on my side, and D-Raz has 43,000 points. There we go. Now we're moving. Here we go. Honestly, I feel like gamers have a distinct advantage at games like this. After this round, we have 90,000 points on my side. B-Raz has 61,000 points on her side. And once again, B-Raz is playing and filming at the same time. So shout out to B-Raz. All right, we have 100,000 points on my side. B-Raz is at almost 70,000 points. And remember, she's playing with one hand and filming at the same time. So a lot of respect and credit to B-Raz. Oh, the bats are worth 1,000 points up there. 5,000 up there. I gotta get that. Oh, let's see. Let's see what we finished off here with after that final round. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, they're doing it up there. I almost had 200,000 points, and B-Raz had 92,000 points. Not bad, guys. Not bad. I was close to 200,000 points. Super close.
Not bad for filming at the same time.
Yeah, B-Raz did a great job. Almost got 100,000, but for filming and playing with one hand. Very, very incredible work. Guys, if you're one of the people watching and you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you're watching the live and you're enjoying hanging out with us at Disneyland, like the live. It really does help out a lot. I would really greatly appreciate it if you liked the live. This is our first time going live from Disneyland, so we want to see if this is successful. We'll continue to do stuff like this. Usually we stream video games on the channel, Nintendo Switch 2 content, but if you're having fun with us at Disneyland, drop a like in the live. Drop a like on the live and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Once we get off this ride, we're going to head over to Disneyland next. So just bear with us. Cause
good end to our California adventure.
yeah, really good end. Really good end to California Adventure. Now we got to head over to Disneyland. Once again, if there's something that you specifically want to see at Disneyland, put it in the chat. We'll go over and check it out. Anybody have anything cool to say in the chat?
This was our final score. Anyone new coming in?
Or how about our people in the chat? How about game 1, 2, 3? How about who are all these folks in here? All right. Let's get the Switch 2. Very important.
A Marvel ride or Star Wars?
Oh.
Do Thunder Mountain.
Thunder Mountain, huh? Thank you, man. All right, guys, we're back. Look at us streaming at Disneyland, huh? Who would have thought? Somebody said Indiana Jones. F4ABL says, "Are you guys married?" What do you think?
No, we're not.
We are not. We are not. Not yet, guys. Not yet. I thought the park's closed.
No, it is, but they have a 10 something show.
Oh. Sorry, guys. It's a little bit dark. I'm going to flip the camera around. The reason it's so dark is they're doing a water show, guys. I'll see if I can show off a little bit of the water show before they kick us out and tell us that the park's closed. F4ABL says we look good together.
Oh, thank you.
Look, man, we're bringing vintage vibes, bro. I'm not really sure why this water show is happening right now. Isn't the park supposed to be closed? What are the
Yeah, but they
hours?
have an after hours.
Oh. So did we just get on a ride and we kind of inadvertently snuck into the after hours part? Amazing, that's water. Dude, it's so cool. Unfortunately, we're on the other side of it. Like, you see where that light is? Yeah. We can't really see what they're displaying on the water because we're behind it. We're supposed to be standing over there. Wait, hold this so I can zoom in. We're supposed to be standing over there, and then you can see different things they're projecting onto the water. But because we're behind it, we're not really able to see that. But we didn't know they were doing this. We just got off the ride and this was happening. So this is cool. All right, let's go to Disneyland now, guys. Let's make our way over to Disneyland. F4ABL, look who they got over here. They got Jesse. It's so weird. It's so dark right here. Yeah, we got the Incredicoaster entrance right here. F4ABL says you guys just stepped into the trippy part of the park. Real ones know be like we're on a DLC path of Psychonauts or something. This is very strange to see Disneyland dark like this.
How about this one?
Oh no! How do I turn that off? Uh-oh. Oops. Chaotic Aiden, what's up, Chaotic Aiden? We're here actually streaming from Disneyland right now. Sorry, they're doing a light show, so all the lights are off at the moment. But we are at Disneyland. We're actually at Disneyland, California's Adventure specifically, and we're walking out of this park and we're gonna go into Disneyland now. No, Sid's experiments are not here, sadly. But what's super weird is the park is actually closed. So I'm not sure how or why this is happening. We technically were on a ride as the park closed, and now this water show's happening. And then they have the Big Hero 6 San Fran Tokyo Bridge. Oh, San Francisco. Okay. Okay, here we go. Now I can flip the camera around. It shouldn't be as dark. Flacca says, are you staying until closing? Yes. They close in about an hour and a half. So most likely we'll stay until close or very close to closing at least. So we're heading on over to Disneyland. So if there's something you want to see at Disneyland, let us know. I know we had a few people already say, yeah, we had Star Wars, we had Indiana Jones mentioned, we had Thunder Mountain mentioned. The Marvel ride was mentioned, but that's part of California Adventure, which is closed now, so we won't be able to do that. Oh, yes, that's right. We might not be able to do that one then. Well, we'll see what we could do. Anyways, guys, this is our first time live streaming from Disneyland. If you've been subscribed to my channel and hanging out with me the last few weeks, you guys have been hanging out with me in my room as I've been streaming the Nintendo Switch 2. I've been streaming Mario Kart World and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Super Mario Party Jamboree, and we're eagerly awaiting Donkey Kong Bonanza that comes out, next week? The end of next week? I was thinking about this week, maybe tomorrow. I was thinking about playing through Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3 on stream, kind of to prepare for Donkey Kong Country Bonanza. Not Donkey Kong Country Bonanza, Donkey Kong Bonanza. Let me know if you guys would be down with some Donkey Kong Country streams. Yeah, we're back to gaming tomorrow, guys. 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we're back. to streaming Switch 2 tomorrow. Tuesday, I have a weird schedule, but I will see if I can stream or not that day. Look, we got Mickey Mouse over here. First Mickey Mouse sighting. Here we go. Look at me, guys. Raichu says, patiently waiting for Mario Kart tomorrow. We're back on Mario Kart World tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But I was just saying this. I don't know if you were in the chat yet, Raichu. I was just saying, in celebration and preparation for Donkey Kong Bonanza next week, I was thinking maybe I should see if I could complete Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3 on the Super Nintendo on stream this week. That might be a fun stream to play through the old school Donkey Kong Country games on stream. Miran says, I am tired. I gotta go to bed. Miran, thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. Majid says, hi. What's up, Majid? How's your day/night going? We're here at Disneyland right now. Me and B-Raz, our lovely moderator. She stepped out.
I showed face.
Yeah, she stepped out from the moderating of the chat, and we're here at Disneyland together right now. Well, technically, we're at Disneyland, California Adventure, guys. But we're making our way to Disneyland. Raichu says, she's a real life moderator for him. This is my real life moderator. That's right. That's right, guys. Raichu, I just thought I would try an IRL stream, see how it would go.
We're gonna do Universal next. Go to Nintendo
Yeah, we
World.
got to go to Super Nintendo World next, Universal Studios. We got to play the Nintendo Switch 2 at Universal Studios' Super Nintendo World. Did you want to go in the shop?
No.
You don't want to go in there? All right. But yeah, we're doing a real live stream today.
And I'm moderating.
And she's on the chat
As
moderating.
we're together.
Put something in the comments, B-Raz. Tell them what you're doing. But yeah, I had seen the Discord was having a lot of fun this weekend. And I've seen a couple of people ask, oh, when are you going to stream? When are you going to stream? And I was like, man, I could stream from my phone right now. We're at Disneyland. Like, let's try it. So we're just trying it. If you guys like this, we might stream, maybe every time we come to Disneyland.
Yeah,
we could try it out, And then I do a lot of cool stuff for work. So I could bring you guys along on some of that stuff too sometime. Raichu says, I'm hoping to go to Universal in Florida in October. I'll have to take a video so we can compare. Dude, yes, 100%. I can go to Universal Studios Hollywood like anytime. It's like really close to where I work. So if there's something specific you guys want to see there, I can definitely show that off really, really easily. Thank you so much. Slacka says, if you find time, you should go to Universal Orlando. It is a lot better than Universal Hollywood. I have heard that. I've also heard that Disney World out there is crazy and it's huge. So I would love to check that out. Game123 says he's just chilling right now, taking a break from getting W's on Mario Kart World. I wonder if Shirogumi from Japan is going to join the stream. What is Shirogumi doing? Where is Shirogumi? I would love to show Shirogumi Disneyland.
Shiragumi's waking up.
I think it's the middle of the day over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But it's the next day, right?
Yeah, F4ABL is in the UK. I think it's pretty early in the morning over there, if I'm correct. We're almost to Disneyland, guys. We're almost.
To scan in.
Yeah, this is the entrance to Disneyland. I don't know what this middle area is called. The what?
Esplanade.
The Esplanade?
Yeah.
This is the Esplanade, guys. We're going into Disneyland right now. I don't know. We might have to get a Dole Whip.
A little gaming break.
Yeah, we might have to take a break and get a little Dole Whip.
Okay, you go first. You scan first.
Or this one, I guess. Look at this, guys. No, you go. Go. Thank you. There we go. Just waiting for B-Raz. We have the train station right here. All right. Here we go. We made it into Disneyland, guys. We made it into Disneyland. You want me to hold this? Is it bugging you or no? Okay. Actually, hold this for a second. I'm gonna take my sweater off. It's kind of hot. You guys want to see the back of my shirt? It's pretty cool. I'm wearing a Star Wars shirt. Oh yeah, and I'm wearing a Darth Vader jacket. Look at that. Okay, here we go. I think B-Raz should do some live streams on her TikTok account. I think you should.
Should I go live right now?
All right, guys. Mickey's over there?
Yeah, Pluto.
Oh, let's go. We got to show the chat Mickey Mouse. Guys, we have Mickey Mouse himself. Look at Mickey, guys. Look at Mickey. Dang, he's got a cool outfit on, too. And then we got Pluto over there. We got to show off Pluto. See, we got Pluto over there. What's up, Pluto? And we're on Main Street right now. Yeah, oh, yeah. Guys, if you're one of the people that's watching the stream and you're not subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button and make sure you like the live. Do me a huge favor and like the live. It really does help out so we can get more people hanging out with us in the live, more people in the chat. Disneyland is celebrating their 70th anniversary. So there's a bunch of 70th anniversary stuff all over the park. All of these people here are lined up and sitting on the curb here because they want to wait for the parade that's coming up. You can see the castle in the background. We're making our way over there. You want to stop at any of the shops? You sure? You guys want to see Star Wars Land? Should we go to Star Wars Land? Shlaka says yes, but the main ride is closed. I know. I know. That ride is the best ride, dude. That ride is awesome. The Millennium Falcon ride is like kind of so-so, but that other Star Wars ride is awesome. That's the one. I love that the one dude in the chat said, it's like I'm watching a video from 2011. I actually really like that. You remember how we used to like engage with content in the early 2010s? It was kind of just a free for all. People were just kind of doing anything. You want to stop at any of the places? You want to see anything or get anything? Well, we got to go to the Walt and Mickey statue. We got to show off the Walt and Mickey statue. That's iconic. Did anybody ever play Epic Mickey on the Wii? You guys remember Epic Mickey? Well, I mean, we can't go over there. Or, well, I don't know. I'll just show off the statue. That's all. That's all we want to do. Yeah, I just want to show off the statue. Look at that, guys. We got Walt and Mickey with the castle in the background. There we go. Yeah, Raichu knows what I'm talking about. Raichu said YouTube was the Wild West back then. That's what I'm saying. I think we got to make a quick pit stop and get a Dole Whip. And Phantasmic's going on. You think we'll make it to show it off right now if we just walk right over there? Shlaka says, "You doing the tiki room?" No, not going to do the tiki room. We just want to go and get a Dole Whip, which is over by the tiki room. But it looks like they're doing another show over in the back over there. So we'll see if we can walk over there and show it off on stream. D-Raz is like a Disney tour guide, guys.
Yeah, I've been coming for many years. Every year I've had a pass, so I know my whole way around the park now.
She knows everything there is to know about Disneyland, guys. I just show up for the vibes. We have the Disney pins in there. They have a Kingdom Hearts pin in there, which is pretty cool. We saw it earlier. There's a Kingdom Hearts pin. There's like a Sora pin, and then there's like a Kingdom Hearts like pin with Donald and Goofy on it, which is pretty cool. I love the ambiance here, guys. Yeah. Yeah, we'll cut through. We'll see if we can catch this Phantasmic show. I think so. You guys hear that? The Lion King? We got the Lion King music going. Oh, okay. I don't remember all that. What is all this going on here? No, not at all. Kind of a lot going on, guys. Kind of a lot going on. Game 123 says a new Smash Brothers got confirmed a couple days ago. As far as I know, they did not confirm a new Smash Brothers. Which is pretty cool. There's a lot going on. Come on, Jeannie. Look at Mickey Mouse, guys. Can you see him? Can you guys spot Mickey Mouse? That's Mickey right there, guys.
This is like princess part. I don't know.
All right. B-Raz says, this is the princess stuff, so let's skip it. The guys don't want to see the princess stuff, so let's go see the Dole Whips. Could you guys see and hear that well, or did it look crazy or sound crazy? Or can you guys even hear me that well with this music being that loud? I don't know. Not a bad stream right now. We got 12 likes on this live. Not bad at all. Like I said, it is good. Right on, guys. I don't really have like a real microphone. I'm using my AirPods, so it's hard to say if my audio is gonna get bad or whatever. If it does get bad, just let me know and I'll try and figure it out.
This is Adventureland.
Right now we're in Adventureland. Indiana Jones is behind us. We're making our way to the Dole Whip area. If you guys didn't know, there's like a regular Dole Whip area right next to the Tiki Room. And then there's this other Dole Whip area.
It's like more supreme.
Yeah, it's like a better version. They have the regular Dole Whip and then they have so much more. This is the Jungle Cruise right here. Enzo says, how you doing, man? I'm doing great, Enzo. How about yourself? I'm just here streaming at Disneyland right now. We're actually about to go get a Dole Whip. But if you want to see anything specific, let me know. Sakurai did not tell us. All he did was retweet a update for Smash Bros. Ultimate. If there was a formal announcement about Super Smash Bros., I would be all over that, guys. So they don't have that Dole Whip anymore that I like? The chili mango? No, they don't. They have the matcha float. And they have a pineapple upside down sundae. Is that the one that has the cake in it? No. You want one? Or you just order the mango pineapple mix? Yeah. Want a beast, says DK. Bro, I cannot wait. That's fine. I cannot wait for Donkey Kong Bonanza. They're making the Dole Whip right now. Maybe you just pay. Use my card. They're making the Dole Whips right now. They got some watermelon rings right here, which look pretty good. Thank you, thank you. This is what we got here: a pineapple mango Dole Whip. Here we go. Here we go, showing it off. I am, I am not Scooper. We're just here hanging out at Disneyland doing a live stream. Wanna Beast says, "Are you anyone getting Madden? Is Madden coming to the Nintendo Switch too? Did I miss something?" I'm not personally picking up Madden, but I saw that they had a college football game come out. Was that last year? That was really popular. Scooper says, "Fall over for the culture." If only. Oh, got it, got it, got it. Thank you. Wanna Beast says, "I feel like Donkey Kong will be a 30-hour long game." Excuse me, my bad, my bad, my bad. I agree. I think it could be longer with all the collectibles. There might be a situation where it could be 30 hours, it could be 40 hours. We won't know until we get there, but Nintendo did confirm that the Super Mario Odyssey team is working on it. So I think it's safe to say, based on what the Super Mario Odyssey, the length of Super Mario Odyssey, it might be safe to assume that we might get something similar in terms of length with Super Mario Odyssey and Donkey Kong Bonanza. Sorry guys, I had to put my jacket on. A little bit cold out here, but we got ice cream anyways. We're doing it for the culture. We're not falling over for the culture, but we will get some ice cream for the culture. Here we go. My guy. Madden is on the Switch too. NCAA is not on the Switch yet. I heard it was really good though. I did hear NCAA was really good. Any other Nintendo Switch 2 editions you want? Kirby and the Forgotten Land is a 100% huge pickup that we're gonna get. Show off what we got here. We got tahine. We're putting on the mango pineapple Dole Whip here. We're just taking a little break here with some Dole Whip. Then we're gonna head on over to Star Wars Land to show off the Millennium Falcon and all that good stuff. Pretty cool stuff. Um, but yes, I really do want Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I forget what that's called specifically. What's the update, the Nintendo Switch 2 version called? Because they're adding DLC to it. There we go. Look at that, guys. Look at that. If you want, you can put some. The other one that I'm going to pick up is Super Mario Party Jamboree with, what's it called? The Jamboree TV that they're adding. Yeah, see, I forget as well. You said, but for $20, it's a good deal. I agree. I think for $20, it's an outstanding deal. And remember, Kirby and the Forgotten Land ran at 30 FPS, so now this update is going to bring it up to 60 most likely, plus new content. So it's going to be huge. So I'm super excited to get Kirby and the Forgotten Land with the DLC for the Switch 2, plus Super Mario Party Jamboree and Jamboree TV. Another Switch 2 edition that I'd like to see that hasn't been announced, just to give us something to wait or hold over for, is I would love to see a Pikmin 4 Nintendo Switch 2 version. Maybe some kind of extra DLC or something new that we could explore. I don't know what it would look like or what it would be, but I personally would love to see that.
I'm moderating.
Yeah, we got a mod right here too, real live mod. Guys, we're having a Dole Whip right now at Disneyland. We're having a mango pineapple Dole Whip with tahini on top, so it gives it a little bit of a kick. You can also just select that user
I did.
and just mute
I
them
muted them
directly
for 24
or time
hours.
out. Yeah, if you talk crazy in the chat, you're getting
I
muted.
don't play.
Be your ass, don't play, guys. Wanna Beast says Pikmin 4 was my favorite Switch game, followed by Luigi's Mansion 3. Right. See, check it out. What if we had a Luigi's Mansion 3 Switch 2 version with maybe a new mansion to explore? I don't know. Personally, I would rather we get a Luigi's Mansion 4, but I would love to see it. I would really love to see it. Wannabe says, I hear Dole Whip is crazy good. Dude, Dole Whip is so good. They used to have one that was seasonal that they got rid of. They had like a Valentine's Day one. It was like
Yeah,
a strawberry one with a strawberry shortcake inside.
that one's really good. They have a matcha one right now that's really good.
They have a matcha one right now, which is really good. And it has like Dole Whip on top. It's kind of like a Dole Whip float. So imagine the Dole Whip ice cream on top with matcha on the inside. It's pretty good. But it's a little bit hot, like a little bit humid right now in California. So we just walked over from California Adventure to Disneyland, so we got a little bit hot. So we decided to get some Dole Whip.
Take a little break from walking.
Yeah, can you go to my page? I'm curious to see how many subs I got.
682.
Guys, we got to 682 subscribers. What? 682? What? We got to 670 on the last stream that we did, which was like on Thursday. So to get 680 subs right now is really, really awesome. Shout out to you guys for subscribing. I really do appreciate it. We're going to keep doing more game streams. We're going to be back to streaming Nintendo Switch 2 content. We're going to be doing Mario Kart World, and possibly we're going to be doing Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3 this week. Wannabe says, I agree for a fourth Luigi's Mansion and third can be made into a Switch 2 edition just before. I would love to see Luigi's Mansion 3 get a Switch 2 update or upgrade that gets it up to 60 frames a second. I think that would be incredible. Buana subbed. Thank you for subscribing, Buana. You're awesome. Sean says, hello, streamers. How are you people doing?
Hello.
How are you doing?
Good. It's a little hot right now.
It's a little bit
humid,
hot. And there's actually fire right above her head, if you see that. It's actually really hot. No, it's not that hot, but it's a little bit humid. And we just walked over from Disneyland, California Adventure to Disneyland. So we decided to get a little bit of ice cream right here, as you can see. I would personally like to see Luigi's Mansion 2, or I would actually like to see Luigi's Mansion 2 HD get an update as well. My guy Demetrio says, hello, fellow. What again? And you are at Walt Disneyland? We are. at Disneyland right now. This is B-Raz right next to me. This is B-Raz right next to me, who usually is moderating the chat, but she stepped out from the moderation to actually going to Disneyland with me. Um, we got Juana says, I was told not to touch the second game or Dark Moon. Oh my gosh, why? Who told you that? Dark Moon is incredible. Dark Moon is incredible. I like Luigi's Mansion 2 the most. The ice cream is good. We are trying to eat it really
Yeah, it's
fast.
melting already.
But B-Raz is busy moderating the trolls. Don't feed the trolls, guys. Look at it. We are melting a little bit here. We are melting a little bit here. Christian says hi. What's up, Christian? How's your day going? Sean hasn't played Luigi's Mansion since the GameCube. Um, Juana says, interesting. I would maybe try Dark Moon if a price drop happens. I'll say this. Luigi's Mansion, the original Luigi's Mansion, probably has the best atmosphere. Like, it's the closest game to, like, a traditional horror game, for whatever that's worth for Luigi's Mansion, you know? All Star says, you are pretty. I know. She's beautiful. Luigi's Mansion, the original, has, like, the most kind of on theme, kind of scary vibe. Luigi's Mansion 3 doesn't really have that kind of vibe to me. Luigi's Mansion 2 kind of does. It's a little, a little bit spooky, but not quite the same as the original Luigi's Mansion. What I do like about Dark Moon or Luigi's Mansion 2 over the original is the variety in the level designs. And also you get to play multiple mansions.
No, not the girl, but you. The girl is okay.
Not the girl.
He is pretty.
Me, I'm pretty.
Pretty.
Wow, I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Thank you for the compliment.
Imagine making so many pages.
Just leave it alone.
No, it's just crazy.
We're not going to address the trolls. But if he wants to stop by and like the live every time with multiple accounts, that's
I got
fine
the
too.
time too.
No, I'm joking. You both are beautiful. All Star Action, that is really nice and kind of you to say. We appreciate that. Thank you.
He is pretty.
Well, it's not about me, it's about her. My guy, Chaotic Aiden. How's it going, Aiden? You've been playing any Pokemon? Did you see they announced the next 7-star raid today? Sean says, I didn't have a memory card to save my progress in Luigi's Mansion before, so I had to start all over again, but it was okay. But you know what? The original Luigi's Mansion isn't that long. So you could, in theory, you could play through the whole game. Yeah, Aiden, they did announce the next raid. I think it's this coming Thursday. It's for oh my gosh, which one was it? I screenshot it, but I can't go to my photos because it's gonna mess up the live. Can you go on Twitter? Can you go on your Twitter? I want to say who it is. You go on Twitter and then go to the search. You going?
Yeah. I'm just seeing if there's any.
No, I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that. Barnaby says Pokemon ZA has me concerned. Why? You think it's going to be 8 hours at most? Or are you saying Luigi's Mansion is 8 hours at most? Como. It's Como. That's right. Como. Right now in game 123, we're eating some ice cream.
Dole Whip.
We're eating Dole Whip specifically. Demetrio says, "Gee, some of the folks are not giving positive energy. I don't know what's going on in the chat, guys. We're not worried about that.
Hold on. I want to show.
What are we showing?
What's your...
Gaming? I think it's ATCG, maybe. 'Cause it doesn't fit. Or ATC Gaming, probably. Yeah, we're not worried about the chat, guys. We're the negativity in the chat, I should say. We're just eating some. It's already. We already got it. We already got it. We already got it figured out. I don't know. Let me see. I'll have to search it. I have to try and figure out what it is. I feel like it's this.
You have them.
Yeah, I do. Is it not this? No. There it is. This is that. I don't know if that's what you wanted to show off or not. Christian says, "Hey, how's it going, Christian?" Luana says, "What's everyone's favorite Nintendo Switch game that is under the radar?" I'm gonna give you guys a good one. Astral Chain. Astral Chain is a fantastic Nintendo Switch game. Sean says, "Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the night." Yeah, we're gonna after we eat this ice cream, we're gonna head over to Star Wars Land or Galaxy's Edge. Yeah, if you want to. You want to show it? Go ahead. What do you want to show?
This is his ex, if you have.
Guys, if you're on Twitter or X, you can follow me on Twitter or X. My @ is right there. I don't have any followers on my Twitter account, but I post some cool photos and stuff on there. Let me see if I can pull one of them up. I used. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I posted something cool on here the other day. Anybody play Deadpool on the original, or excuse me, on the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox One? This is my copy of Deadpool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Demetrio, but see, they were saying under the radar. Guana had mentioned under the radar games for the Nintendo Switch. Pokemon is like a massive franchise, and so is Super Smash Bros. There's something else that's like that not a lot of people have played, you know? Game 123 says I pre-ordered Donkey Kong Bonanza. Donkey Kong Bonanza looks like it's going to be a 10 out of 10 game, guys. And we had Nintendo confirm that the Super Mario Odyssey team is developing it. Demetrio says Pokemon Y, but we're talking about Nintendo Switch games. Pokemon Y was on the 3DS. So one of the games I mentioned was Astral Chain, which was developed by Platinum Games. It's a really fantastic, fantastic Nintendo Switch game if you've never played it. It's because we got to go out of here. The, the visual's not that exciting. You know?
Yeah.
But we got the mainstays in the chat. We got a couple of homies that have been hanging out. Somebody, Game 123 has been here pretty much the entire 2 hours. Shout out to Game 123.
Loyal.
Yeah, we're going to go to Galaxy's Edge, aka Star Wars Land. As soon as we finish this ice cream, you want more? Or? Okay. So we'll wrap this up and we'll head over to Star Wars Land right now. Do you guys have a game that you want to see come to the Nintendo Switch 2 that hasn't been announced yet? Like Animal Crossing, like a new Animal Crossing? Is there something specific you guys would like to see come to the system that hasn't been announced yet? Guys, if you're one of the people watching this stream and you haven't subscribed to the channel, do me a huge favor and subscribe to the channel. We're chasing after 690 subscribers. 690 is our goal. We're trying to hit 690 subscribers, and we got to 682, so we only need 8 more subscribers. And if you've already subscribed and you're hanging out and watching the live, hit the like on the live. Liking the live helps out a lot, and we would really greatly appreciate it. Slacka says, I love that they did GameCube on Switch too, but I wish they did a proper HD Zelda Wind Waker. You know what's interesting? We might still get that HD Wind Waker from the Wii U. That could still happen. That could still happen. It remains to be seen. I do agree, though. I would personally love to have seen that Wind Waker HD come over, because it does have some really good improvements over the original. Shaw says, I'm still waiting on the Wario Pirate game. Shaw, have you played Wario Land Shake It on the Wii? Guys, let me ask you a question. Actually, I'm gonna put the case on. Let me ask you guys a question. You can film me for a second. Do you guys want to see me while I'm streaming? Or do you want to see my POV, like what I'm walking and looking at? And just me talking over it? Do you guys want to see me? Or do you want to see what we're looking at and what we're walking towards and all that? Or do you want to see a mix of both? Guys, this is the Hori Adventure Pack. I have my Nintendo Switch 2 in here. I did a YouTube short on this already. But I actually have my Nintendo Switch 2 here at Disneyland with me. We were playing Super Mario Kart here at Disneyland. Isn't this cool? But I really want to know, do you guys want to see me and B-Raz as we walk through the park? Or do you want to see what we're seeing? Let me know, and I'll do both. We'll do one or the other, or we'll do both. Let me know. Flacca says they could improve from the Wii U version also. I agree. There were some things they could fix, like some of the lighting, like the bloom effects were a little aggressive. Game123 says I pre-ordered the expanded pack for Mario Party Jamboree. So did I. So it looks like we'll be playing together. Game123 when that comes out. That comes out a week after Donkey Kong Bonanza, by the way. Shaw says I'd be still so scared to take that or my Steam Deck to any amusement park. Dude, believe it or not, I actually took the Nintendo Switch 2 to Disneyland the day it came out. It came out on June 5th, and I brought the Switch 2 here the day it came out. I picked it up at a midnight launch, so Thursday night or Wednesday night, going into Thursday, I picked it up. And the next day, me and B-Raz came to Disneyland, and I had it with me, and I was playing Mario Kart World in line and stuff. And people were definitely like giving me looks. They're like, "Oh my gosh, is that a Switch 2? Like he's got a Switch 2 already?" Look at the ambiance, guys. You know what, Game123? I agree. I would love to see Mario Maker 3 on the Nintendo Switch 2. And they could use mouse controls to build the levels, which would be incredible. Yes, Johan, I am playing, and I have my Nintendo Switch 2 right here in my case right here at Disneyland. We're at Disneyland right now. You don't have to be on the. It's okay, because I can also do it.
Oh, okay, okay.
Because you could focus on the park, you know. Shaw says, I still hope that it gets a 3D aspect in Super Mario Maker 3. I wonder how easy or feasible it would be to make a 3D Mario making game. Like, that feels so crazy difficult to me. You want anything?
No.
Guys, we're making our way over to Star Wars Land right now. We're at Disneyland. We have the Haunted Mansion right here to our left. This is the Haunted Mansion. And this used to be Splash Mountain, and they turned it into what?
Tiana's Adventure.
This is Tiana's ride from Princess and the Frog. Yeah, it's super cool. Let's see if we can we look at the people running with the ponchos on. Let's see if we can catch somebody as they're coming down. Let's see. So they're going to come out of there. Shaw says, I mean, Halo does it with Forge, but I assume that the stronger console could possibly do it. I agree, Shaw. It's possible that we get 3D level creators with Mario Maker 3. I would personally love to see that, but who knows if we get that. What I would personally like to see out of Super Mario Maker 3 is I would love for them to be able to give us all the 2D Marios that we've ever had, including things like Super Mario Land. Here they come, here they come. All right, let's go. I would love to see things like Super Mario Land, Super Mario Land 2. You know, like I want to see some of that stuff. Maybe even Super Mario Wonder. That would be crazy. Shaw says, as long as we get the Pirates of the Caribbean right. A Paper Mario inclusion would also be epic. Demetrio says, I do want to play Pokemon ZA, but I don't know about it. Demetrio, it is going to be just like Pokemon Legends Arceus, but it's taking place in Kalos, which is what the Pokemon X and Y region. So it's going to be a lot like Pokemon Legends Arceus if you played that. I'm very excited for that. I believe that comes out this October. Guys, we've been on live for what, almost 2 hours and 20 minutes now? We've gone on rides on live. We've played the Nintendo Switch 2 on a ride on live. We ate Dole Whip on live. We had moderating happening on live. And now we're heading over to Galaxy's Edge to see the Star Wars stuff. We're going to see the Millennium Falcon in person.
You should ask them if we should get on the ride. The Millennium Falcon.
Well,
Some people have never seen
we'll
it.
see. We'll see what the chat says once we get there. We'll see how the people feel. Shaw says its graphical fidelity will definitely be lower for Pokemon ZA, but that's just because of it being released on the Switch 1 and 2. It's what's happening with the Xbox Series S and X. Yes, that's correct. The Xbox Series X games are kind of bottlenecked by the Xbox Series S. So you don't get to take full advantage of that system because they have to have full parity with the Xbox Series S, unfortunately. So we're going to be seeing a very similar situation with Pokemon Legends ZA as well, because it is coming out on the original Switch as well. Shlaka says, what are your feelings on the transitions between tracks in Mario Kart World? I'm actually a big fan of the transition tracks. I think they're great. I really do think they're great. I think they're fun and they add a lot of variety. There's 202 transition tracks, and you add in 30 actual courses, and it's really a lot. Game123 says, how about a 3D Mario? Well, I don't think we're going to get 3D Mario this year, considering the Super Mario Odyssey team is already confirmed to be the ones that are developing Donkey Kong Bonanza. I think it's going to be a little while until we see a 3D Mario. Here we have some of the speeders from Star Wars. We're in Galaxy's Edge now. Shaw says, I've always wanted to go to Galaxy's Edge, mainly so I can get a Temple Guard's lightsaber. So are you saying, Shaw, that we should go into the lightsaber shop and show off the lightsabers? Because we can do that. Game123 says Mario Baseball for the Switch 2. I would love to see that. I would really love to see that. Chaotic Aiden says, finally someone who likes the transition tracks. Dude, the transition tracks are rad. They add a ton of variety to the game. Like, it's really cool. And there's multiple routes to get to the same track. Depending on what angle or direction you're coming in at those tracks, you get a different route. And there's 202 of them. 202 tracks on top of the 30 tracks that we have to actually race on. The race variety is insane. I'm personally a big fan. Steven says, I would get in one of the ships and fly away. Kipton says, hi, I'm on Five Nights at Freddy's 4. What's up, Kipton? Good to see you. Chaotic Aiden says, people hate them because of the straight roads. I agree, the straight road stuff is a little like so-so. But the environment that you're racing in the actual environment is so varied. It's so different. Like, you never know what you're going to see. I've played the game for almost like 80 hours, and I haven't even seen all of the transition tracks. To me, that is awesome. To me, that is awesome. Demetrio says, I do want to play, but it's going to be like the past. Here we go. We're going into the Star Wars market here. Shaw says, and I'd love to see a Mario game from the team that made Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Not going to lie. That would be insane. I would actually also love to see that. I don't know if they'll do that because those guys are busy making the next Zelda. And after they do that, they'll be busy making the follow-up Zelda. But you never know. Stranger things have happened. Shlaka says, I agree that the straight roads aren't that great, but I love that they use SNES and GBA tracks as parts of some of the transitions. I agree. That's what's so cool. There's so many little details just sprinkled throughout. All right, look, we got to go in there. That is the shop that Shaw wants to see. This is the lightsaber store. So we got to pop in and see the lightsabers. We got to see what's going on in here. Here we go. I already see some stormtrooper helmets. All right, let's get straight to some of the cool stuff in here. See, guys, I'm going straight for Darth Vader right here. Look at this, guys. What? What? Game 123 says, how about a 3D Kirby? We already have Kirby in the Forgotten Land. We got Grogu right here. We already have Kirby in the Forgotten Land, which is getting a Nintendo Switch 2 update and Nintendo Switch 2 version with DLC, new stuff to explore as well. So technically, we're getting a new Kirby. It's not quite an entirely new Kirby, but we're technically getting one. Look at this thing. Guys, how do we feel about Darth Maul? Do we like Darth Maul? Or do we like Darth Vader more? These are cool. He said, despite the fact that Disney's evil, they make good merch. We got the Kylo Ren mask right here. We got the Vader melted helmet up there. That's pretty cool. Let's go see if we can see some of these lightsaber hilts or whatever they're called. Here we go. Here we go. We got a bunch to see here. Thank you, man. We got the homie working up here. I don't know what he's doing, but he's working. Oh, look at the Yoda up there. That's cool. That's really cool. Look at Yoda, guys. Shaw says those lightsabers are so good looking. Sorry, we wanted to show off a little bit more, but they were having some customer service issues or something going on. so I didn't want to interrupt. And we got the Millennium Falcon right here in all its glory. Check it out, guys. Check out the Millennium Falcon. This thing is so large, I can't even really get it all in the camera frame here. And there's a robot up there watching us. Looks like this girl has a lightsaber she's going to turn on right now. There it is. That's pretty cool. We're not going to film her.
30 minutes left of the park.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got to figure out what we want to do, guys. There's only 30 minutes left until Disneyland closes. We're going to look real quick. We're going to look at what the ride wait times are right now. And we're going to make a decision on what we're going to do because the park's going to close in about 30 minutes here. So let's see what we can figure out what we want to do here.
Okay, Big Thunder's 15 minutes.
Big Thunder's 15 minutes.
Pirates is 5 minutes.
Pirates is 5 minutes.
Indiana Jones is closed. Oh no, 20 minutes.
20 minutes for Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones, please, Shlaka says.
The thing about Indiana Jones is underground, so I don't know if the signal would hold.
The only thing is, if you heard B-Raz, is we're concerned about going into Indiana Jones and Pirates of the Caribbean because they're sort of underground, and there's a chance that I lose reception and I won't stay on live. So if that happens, that kind of sucks. So we could try it, or we could be on the safe side and do something like Thunder Mountain, which is out in the open. There's only 15 minutes for that.
Which basically you want to wait a little bit. It's 15.
Yeah, let's go do Thunder Mountain. Let's go. Let's go do that. Because I would hate to be on live and then it just ends. Let's see. Shaw says, I have a lightsaber that's orange, but it's not an official one and has no sound. Man, this guy here is just showing off his lightsaber. How cool is that? And we got another really cool Star Wars ship right here. There's a shop over there, but there's not really anything that cool in there. Guys, if you're one of the people that's watching this live and you're not subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We're chasing 690 subscribers. We hit 680 subscribers today, so we're chasing 690 now. Chaotic Aiden says, I noticed I'm bleeding, but I don't know how that happened, but it stopped. Oh man, I hope you're all right, bro. I hope you're all right. Shaw says, is mine now. I claim all orange sabers for the tribe. You can have the orange sabers, bro. I might have to claim the purple sabers though. Shaw says a Transformers 1 theme park would get me to go in an instant. Transformers theme park would be pretty cool. They do have a Transformers ride at Universal Studios. Shaw says, is there audio for anyone else? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Now you hear it. You hear me? I'm back. Not sure what happened there. Can you guys still hear me? Just checking in. Can the chat still hear me? We're making our way onto Thunder Mountain as we speak. I don't know about the anti-sound thing, Shaw, but I do think might be parts of the park that have spotty service, and that's kind of what I was concerned about as far as Pirates of the Caribbean, is because it's kind of underground in a way. I would hate to go on there and lose service in the middle of the stream. Aiden says, hey, question, do you play Monster Hunter? I used to play Monster Hunter. I played Monster Hunter 3 and Monster Hunter 4.
Excuse me. Can we get to them?
Yeah, sure. Go this way.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry.
Aiden, are you playing Monster Hunter World on the PS5 by chance or on PC? Shaw says Monster Hunter games have always been something I wanted to try but could never get into. They look so good. I would say, bro, now is the best time to get into Monster Hunter. I got into Monster Hunter 3 and 4, but when I got into Monster Hunter 3, it was like when it was just starting to open up to more casual players like myself. I feel like now is the best time. It's like the most accessible it's ever been. Aiden says he has it on Steam. We're just waiting to get on Thunder Mountain right now. We are one cart away from getting on the ride. So you can see the tracks are right here. We're just waiting to get on. The game 123 says, "How about Yoshi? A game for the Switch 2. I would personally love to see Yoshi's Woolly World from the Wii U come over to the Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2. Somehow that was one of the only Wii U games that we never got ported over to the original, to the Switch and the Switch 2. I would also love to see a brand new Yoshi game as well. Big fan of the Yoshi series. Yoshi's Island, Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island is one of my favorite games of all time. Aiden says, I'm also playing a Monster Hunter style D&D. That's also where I've been telling all my stories of various acts of arson. Yeah, I know. I've been wondering. Okay, now that makes more sense. Chaotic Aiden says, I want a Steam Deck already. Shaw says, I'm going to have to convert Aiden to the dark side of handheld, to the Steam Deck. Here we are. We're going to get on next, guys. We're on the next one. The road. Okay. Shout out to them with the road case. Shaw says, yes, I've done well, I see. Do you guys think I'm the only person at Disneyland with a Nintendo Switch 2 on them right now?
Minor funk in the back.
Aiden says, I'll warn you once, George. I'll warn you again. If you ever hang out with me, I am unhinged as heck. I don't know if you're as unhinged as I am, man. I don't know. Guys, if you're one of the people that's just joining us, we are live streaming from Disneyland. We're about to get on Thunder Mountain. We're right next to get on Thunder Mountain here. So we're going to be streaming the entire ride right now. We'll see if I lose my phone or not while we're on the ride. Slacka says, no, I was there 2 days ago with mine. Ah, okay, Slacka, right on, right on. Were you playing Mario Kart World while you were here? Aiden says, my friend group has basically learned to fear me whenever I start laughing like a gremlin. I bet you're a good time, bro. Josh says, Aiden, my current campaign is a nautical themed campaign with steel hauled ships. The first session is my world Titanic. Game123 says, how about a new Paper Mario? I would adore a new Paper Mario. I really like Paper Mario and the Origami King. And hot take, I also really like Paper Mario Color Splash on the Wii U. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Our ride has finally arrived here. We're finally ready to get on Thunder Mountain. My boy Slacker said he was playing as the coin talker with the baby blooper card at Disneyland. I love that. I love that. Here we go. We're getting on the ride right now. Getting on the ride. There we go. Dalt says, yippee, we're about to get on Thunder Mountain. If you're one of the people that's just joining the stream, make sure you hit the subscribe button and like the live at the very least. At least like that live. I really do appreciate it if you did. All right. You ready? They're about to send us off here. Here we go. All right, guys. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. That's the build up for the big drop here. Shaw says the more Steam Decks we get in the tribe, I don't know, I guess we get a cookie. Well, the more Steam Decks you get in the tribe, the more people you have to play with, and the more people you can convince to get games to play with you on the Steam Deck. Here we go. There we go. Oh, man. Here we go. There we go. All right, guys. We did it. We survived Thunder Mountain. We have 15 minutes left at the park before they close.
Howdy, friends. Welcome back. Make sure to gather all your things and exit out your left-hand
Just watched one of the Disney employees squash a roach as we exited the ride, so that was pretty exciting. I guess he's not allowed to partake in the magic. Shaw says, once I have it set up to be able to boot into Windows, I can play Destiny 2. Then I will truly be complete. Also me as I fight these Valkyries. Shaw says, did you see Helldivers coming to the Xbox? Yes. Interestingly enough, it's arriving on the Xbox the same day as Gears of War arriving on the PlayStation 5. I thought that was interesting. I actually turned my Xbox Series X on today to do some game updates, and I had a message from Xbox, and they had given me a full download code for the new Gears of War Reloaded. So if you're on the Xbox Series X or S and you've been playing the Gears of War games, check your messages. You might have a message from Xbox with a download code for Gears of War Reloaded. Slacka says, that was a fun stream, but it's 2 a.m. where I live, so good night. Slacka, thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate you watching as we've been running around Disneyland and Disneyland California Adventure. Make sure you subscribe on the way out and like the live on the way out if you haven't already. Have a great night, bro. All right, we got 13 minutes left here at Disneyland. What should we go do next? Do we need a churro? No, you don't want a churro? Do we need to check out the shops here? You want to see anything? Shaw says, that's sick. I haven't played Gears yet. Trying to get a friend to join me since he's never played them either. Dude, the Gears of War games are fantastic games. I highly recommend playing Gears 1, 2, and 3. If you have the opportunity to play Gears of War 4 and Gears 5, you should. There's also Gears Tactics, which plays like XCOM or Fire Emblem. We're going to go into the pin shop here and show off some of the pins real quick. I want to see if I can find those Kingdom Hearts pins. Oh, they're right here. They're right here. Do we have any Kingdom Hearts fans in the stream? Check out these Kingdom Hearts pins. Hey, do I have this?
No, you got it for your dog.
No, I don't remember. Dang, I can't check my text messages because it's going to mess up the live. Let's see where the Star Wars pins are, guys. Oh, pirate pins here. We got pirate pins. Pirate pins. Very cool. This one's cool. Looks like it opens up, too. Oh, what the heck? Oh, what? Dang. Wow. Okay, we got some Marvel pins here. We got Storm. We got Wolverine. Hulk. Venom. Deadpool. And some Star Wars pins here. Some pretty cool stuff. Okay. Yeah, that might be. We might move on to something else. Maybe we go check out the stores on Main Street. Yeah, let's. I think we should. You want to see any of the stores on Main Street? Let's see the merch you were looking for. Power line, that's pretty cool. My boy Mansoor Goated says, wait, I forgot. George said he was going to do a Disney live soon. And here we are. We made it to Disneyland. We got B-Raz right here. Say what's up to the people.
Hello. They can't hear me from there.
We're here. We're at Disneyland. We were just at California Adventure earlier in the day. And we now are at Disneyland. But Disneyland is going to close in 10 minutes. So we're just running around looking at some of the shops, seeing if there's any merch we want to buy before we head out. Game 123 says, how about a Wario game for the Switch 2? Absolutely. I would love to see a new Wario Land game. I would absolutely love to see a new Wario Land game. I think we've had enough of the WarioWare games. The WarioWare games are cool. We got 2 of those on the original Nintendo Switch. Did anybody play the WarioWare games on the Nintendo Switch? I'm more personally looking forward to a Wario Land game. We haven't had a new Wario Land game since Wario Land Shake It on the Wii. Put my brightness up here for a second. Shaw says they're nice pins, but Destiny has spoiled me with pins. My blacksmith pin is so expensive to get. Shaw said Wario Pirate game for Switch 2, please. I'd buy a Switch 2 on the spot. As you should, dude. As you should. You want a Wario Pirate game the way I want a new Ape Escape game, dude. I want an Ape Escape game so bad on the PS5 or PS6, whatever. Whatever it takes, I'll get it. We're here on Main Street. Everything's pretty much closing down here. We're winding down the night. Is there anything you want to get? Churro, popcorn, pretzel.
Popcorn. Not pretzel.
Shaw says I want a pirate game in general. I want to play the Yakuza like a pirate game really bad. All right, we're gonna make our way over here to get a pretzel before the park closes down.
Jalapeno cream cheese.
Wow. Guys, if you're one of the people that's watching the live and you haven't liked the live, do me a huge favor and hit the like button. If you're one of the people that's watching, you're hanging out, and you're enjoying yourself, make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. John says the Yakuza pirate game looks wild. I know, it looks crazy. It looks so crazy. I really, really can't wait to play it. I still need to play through Yakuza 6, though, so I have quite a few games I still have to work through before I can get my hands on the pirate Yakuza game. I don't know. They put Fritos with chili and look at some of these food options, guys. This is crazy. Oh, they're ready over there. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, yes.
Game says, yes, I played Wario Get It Together on the Switch One. I have the WarioWare games on the Switch One, but I haven't actually played them. Do they have online play? That could be fun to play on stream if they have online play. I'm not sure if they do, though. I'm gonna go to the table though. Shout out to the Switch 2 Big Chillin'. You see us here chilling with the Switch 2. We got it right here, guys. B-Raz got a pretzel. Is it a Mickey Mouse shaped pretzel? No. We'll show it off real quick. We got a pretzel here. Check it out, guys.
It's filled.
And it has jalapeno cheese inside. Very nice, guys. Very nice. Shaw says, did you tuck the Nintendo Switch 2 into bed? Who says it has to go to sleep? Maybe it can come out right now and we can play something. Is it good? Is it? No, I'll get some in a second. Not yet. The Switch 2's out. It's out and about here. Still got a ton of battery on it. We were playing Super Mario Kart on the NES, or excuse me, on the Super Nintendo earlier. Let me put the lower the brightness so you guys can see. Pretty cool. Turn the volume up, see how loud I can get this guy to go. I'm thinking about doing a stream tomorrow, guys, where I play Donkey Kong Country on the Super Nintendo. I think that would be fun to play through the Donkey Kong Country games on stream. Right here, Donkey Kong Country. I think it would be cool to play the Donkey Kong Country games on stream as we prepare for Donkey Kong Bonanza to come out next week. What do you guys think? Should we play some Donkey Kong Country on stream? Not tonight, but tomorrow. I think it would be cool to play Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3. Let's see if I can do it. Maybe as a challenge. Can I beat all three of these games before Donkey Kong Bonanza comes out? I think that would be really fun. So just an idea I had while I was here, because I'm excited about Donkey Kong Bonanza for that to come out next week. It would be maybe fun to play through Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3 and see if we can see any Easter eggs or something like that in Donkey Kong Bonanza. Any little callbacks to the original Donkey Kong Country games while we're playing through Donkey Kong Bonanza. So it might be fun to play through those, so it'll be fresh in mind. Game123 says they do not have online. No, they do not have online. I think they actually might have. If they're two-player, you might be able to play two-player online, but they're not online like how we play Mario Kart World and some of the other games as well. Random Salome says, it don't got that OLED though. No, it doesn't. I'll be honest though, I have a Nintendo Switch OLED model, the original. But when you have the Nintendo Switch 2 in front of you, you don't really notice that it's not an OLED screen. The LCD is really sharp. It's really good. Guys, my battery is getting pretty low here. So I think I'm going to end the live. We've been streaming for quite some time, and this was just a test, just to see what it would be like to hang out at Disneyland. Me and B-Raz together, hanging out at Disneyland and streaming. A couple of you hung out for a good while, and you saw us go on the rides. You saw us see some of the shows and stuff. How'd the audio sound? Could you always hear me? Could you hear B-Raz when she was talking? Did we lag? Was the video clear enough? I just have some thoughts and questions as I close off here, because we might end up doing more of these. I think me and V-Raz had some fun doing this, so we might do this more often. We come to Disneyland pretty frequently. We also go to Universal Studios fairly frequently, so if you guys thought this was cool, I would love to do more of this. We're still going to be streaming the Switch 2, and video game streams are still happening. That's happening tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll be playing Donkey Kong Country tomorrow, and also probably some Mario Kart World as well. But if you like this stream, let me know in the comments. We'll probably do this again another time soon, probably sooner than later. I think that's it. Anything else you think? I was just curious if the audio sounded good, if we were lagging or anything. I don't know, Shaw says, definitely get one of those rechargeable battery packs. Yes, I have one, but I didn't bring it today. I didn't get it. I didn't bring it today because I wasn't sure if I was going to stream. But everybody in the Discord was over the whole 4th of July weekend was saying, "Oh yeah, like, are you going to stream? Are you going to stream?" And I didn't stream at all. And we were here at Disneyland. I was like, let me try it. Let's see what it looks like. So next time we'll come prepared. We'll have a battery pack so we could really stream. But great suggestion, Shaw. Random Salome says, "What games are you looking forward to on the Nintendo Switch 2? I'm looking forward to Pokemon Legends ZA this October. I'm really looking forward to Donkey Kong Bonanza next week. That comes out. Really, really looking forward to the new Kirby and the Forgotten Land DLC that's coming out. Also going to be checking out Super Mario Party Jamboree's Nintendo Switch 2 DLC that's coming out. Another big one is Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. I'm super, super, super excited to see that and to play that. We've been waiting for Metroid Prime 4 for like 8 years. So definitely looking forward to that. Another game outside of that I want to play outside of Legends ZA. Oh, it's the new Hyrule Warriors game. I think it's called Age of Imprisonment, right? Something like that. I'm very excited for that. So we have Hyrule Warriors, we have Kirby, we have Mario Party, we have Donkey Kong, and Metroid. There's some big games we're looking forward to here. Shaw says, there has been some lag, but I don't know what the reception is like out there. Every once in a while, I have 5 bars. Every once in a while, I have 2 bars. I don't know. So it seems like it's been okay for the most part. Random Slum says, the Metroid game is going to be sick. Dude, I know. And it has mouse controls. Like, what are we doing? I can't wait to see more of that game. I'm going to be buying that day one. I'm also going to be buying Donkey Kong Bonanza day one next Thursday when it comes out. And I'll be playing the entire Donkey Kong Bonanza on stream. I'll be doing a 100% playthrough on stream. So if you're interested in that, Salome, consider hitting the subscribe button to keep up with me. I'm going to be streaming Donkey Kong Country on the Super Nintendo tomorrow around 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So make sure you guys catch up with me then. Yes, Game 123, I will be streaming tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'll also put it in the Discord. I will also put it in the Discord. Shaw says, are we going to get any Grounded 2? We might. I have Grounded 1. I haven't played through it, so I'd have to play through Grounded 1 before I get to Grounded 2. Random Shalom says, I subbed. I appreciate you for subbing, bro. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. I will be streaming tomorrow at 7:30 Pacific Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I'll see you guys then. You guys have a great night. Thanks for hanging out with me and B-Raz. B-Raz has to say bye to you guys too. We'll see you guys tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you guys.